Hi, hope you guys are having a good morning, not too sure fishy like that. And in this video, I'm gonna show you guys something interesting that I recommend people try out a bit. Lately, I have not been trying to climb that much. I've been more focusing on my own mental. I did rush master like pretty quick on the split start, but then I started having a mental breakdown, getting tilted every game, and I think I dropped like 20 games in a row. Mainly because I'm mental, so I figured, okay, I'm gonna just take a step back now, not care about climbing, and just focus my mental. I don't really care about climbing again, but I want to try and have a good time in League at least, and I've been managing to do that now for a while. So I'm gonna just continue doing that forward on my stream, try and focus on being positive, and not get tilted regardless how bad people on my team play. And yeah, the one thing I want to cover, I'll show to you guys today. Is, as you can see here, I've been playing a lot of TP. I don't think TP is good every lane, but I do think that in some cases TP can be very good. And in this game here, I'm going to showcase to you guys one game in particular where I'm showcasing kind of this good thing about playing TP. Yeah. And just quickly, like a couple of lanes I would say going TP is good in, outside the like niche games like this one here, is I want you to think lanes like Lux Kate, where you're gonna get shoved on the tower, because then you can just chill, get poked down, TP back, and have like be stronger, right? It will allow you to stay in lane, not get dove, as you would in certain matchups as well. So yeah, that is the general idea here why I think it's good. But in this game here, I'm gonna showcase another strength of going TP. I'm playing first strike here, which is why I'm just going for this early like poke thing, trying to see if I can get someone. Go for one more here. It doesn't do much, but it helps. So yeah, it's time to show. It happens to be later here, but while that happens, I'm gonna just tell you guys like the general things here. Just need a moment to think. Because I feel like in this season here, I've been weak-sided more times than I can count. Like, there's very rarely a game where I'll be like, okay, I'm getting jungle attention, people are playing for me. I feel like junglers are very, like, there's a very big skill gap in between junglers now for some reason. Like, some junglers will just full clear constantly, and that is okay, I guess. But at the same time, there are certain times where ganking is so obvious, but still they're not doing it. Why that is, I'm not sure. I often tend to get ganked a lot too, which makes me kind of confused here. And oftentimes the games will just stall until 40 minutes. I give them full items and then I can like carry the game. But if the jungler would have just paid a little bit of attention to the bot lane, then I would have just won anyway. But we would have saved maybe like 20 minutes of time. But it's what it is. So like you can see here, right? This is just part of a mental thing. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to do anything. Just trying to chill. I mean, I have a Sona too, which is why I kind of opted for TP in this particular lane. But yeah, I don't know. There's not really any need to push anything. It just can save you so much. But I will just show you like the one case in this game here where it's good, and I think that will kind of like make you think. Times where you could take it to, because I do think TP can be used to accelerate your lead too. It's not necessarily just something to like prevent yourself from getting dove or like killed or like being weak side in general. And of course TP later in the stages of the game will also be an advantage. So I am playing Cosmic Insight here, which allows me to TP more often than not. Because if I didn't have it, then my TP would be on a longer cooldown. So I do think that having Cosmic Insight in this case is quite good with TP, because it does have a long cooldown. Yeah. I'll tell you what happened here. Why did I do that? It doesn't matter. I'm just curious to see what happened. I think she went into the bush and I was just waiting. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, regarding that, this is the part where TP is good, because after this place happened, Sona's died, I've killed Siva. In this case here, I would usually be forced to shove the lane. Because if I don't, then it's gonna just push towards me, and I'm gonna be forced to like sit there and take the wave, or I can like try and set the wave up somehow that it will like slow push into me and will like minimize the amount of minions I will lose. However, since I have TP here, I don't have to do that. I can just let this minion wave stay as it is, and several lose more minions. I will be able to kill all the minions I want. So like in any case, this is good. Like so many times early game, I will all in level 1. Kill the enemy ADC even, but then they'll come back. I'll be half HP from the all-in fight earlier, and even though I did manage to get the first kill, I'm behind. It doesn't really make sense, but that's how it is, because you need to shove the wave in, get a reset without losing anything, but it's going to be very hard to do that. But here, since I have TP, I don't have to do that. I can just sit in lane, I can do whatever the heck I want, and I can just TP whenever it suits me. So this is just one case where TP is incredibly good. You get a kill, the wave is shoving towards you, where you normally would have to shove it because you need to get a reset. You don't have to do that. You're not under pressure of Siving having more items or gold than you, because you can just TP back at any point. Right? So like now we'll just see, I'm going to shove this. I either get the shove in and I don't have to use my TP, or I can just TP and just come back to lane anyway. So like it just opens up like a bit more play here. So yeah, I think if you do try TP, you will find use cases for it that I'm not showing here. I did again say like certain lanes that I think it's good into, such as like Kate Lux, for the early game champions that will look to like dive you, right? Like they will just poke you down and then go for a dive. You can negate that by just going for TP, get that reset. So yeah, that is the thing I'm showing in this video here. I do think most of you probably noticed something else different in my match history, but I'll go over that in another video. For this one here, I'm going to just focus on this part here, which is a teleport. So yeah, I recommend everyone to try it, especially if you do feel like the struggle of being weak-sided and like the jungler just ignoring you in general. Just take TP, just chill, and you'll be fine. Like look here, I can just go for a reset now, even though the wave is shoving, because I can just TP back. Right. I got TP back here, even though we did see a buy here, I think. I come back with the BF sword and long sword. So yeah, I don't really think there's more to show here. There are so many use cases with TP, but this is just one of them, and I highly do recommend, if you're struggling with being weak-sided, to just take TP. Because it will allow you to set up things for yourself and not get screwed over as much as you would normally. So yeah, that is it. Hope you guys continue to have a good morning and night, and fish like that, and take care. Peace.